Hey, it's Rec.
Oh my God!
It's Rec and them at the podcast. Yeah. Ooh, it's Rec with Shiloh and Kaylin Hennessy. Have a drink at the bar with Kaylin and Shiloh. Ooh,
I love this.
That's our intro.
I love it. That is our intro.
We don't need anything else.
Yeah. So we have Commissioner Jones here with us today.
Yes.
What an introduction.
Yeah,
oh my
man,
goodness. I loved
around
it.
on the ones and twos. Good afternoon, everybody.
Awesome.
Right.
So why
And
don't
good
you
morning
tell
to other
us,
parts of the world.
why don't you just tell us a little bit about yourself? Tell the people who you are.
Yeah, so I'm Jonathan Jones. I'm your commissioner for Recreation, Youth, and Workforce Services. So that means parks, young people, and business. I've been commissioner for 10 years. It's my 10th summer. And I'm just excited, to be here. And again, we have a lot of exciting projects coming on. I have these two wonderful humans next to me, and I'm just so proud to be on the platform.
That's awesome. Yeah, and thank you so much for joining us today to talk about some of the stuff we got going on for this summer.
Yeah.
And we're really looking forward to what's going on this summer.
Okay, yeah, me too. I'm going to ask you some questions. I feel like I want to interview y'all too.
Yeah, sure.
Switch it up.
So we do want to start off. I just wanted to ask about the pickleball courts.
Yeah, excited about pickleball. Pickleball is the fastest growing recreational activity in the country. And we now have a dedicated pickleball court at the Capitol Hills Golf Course. We also have some multi-use courts. They're on our tennis courts, for example, here at Hoffman, all over the city, Washington Park, there's other spaces. But just excited about a new sport. There is a very, very passionate group of pickleball players. And so I've been able to, connect with some of them. I have played, and I will whoop someone. So when you're ready, those who are interested, I look forward to the opportunity to present that challenge to you. But pickleball is exciting, and it's going to allow us another opportunity to bring in members who may have been playing tennis as they've gotten older or just want to do something different. Also exposing our young people to pickleball. A lot of our young people are into it because of Tom Brady and LeBron James's purchase of a pickleball league. So I'm very excited about it. Yeah.
Taya, how was your pickleball experience?
It was really, really fun. I did pick the worst bottoms, jeans. But it was really fun.
That's cool. I've never played pickleball.
You haven't?
No.
It's so fun.
I have you out there. You just got to stay out the kitchen. You got to stay out the kitchen. That's the one thing. Yeah,
I used to do, when I was a teenager, me and my grandfather actually were a duo, and we would go to the YMCA and we would compete in tournaments together as a team.
Awesome.
Like every summer.
Right.
We never won. We weren't that good,
That's all right, yeah.
but it was so fun.
That's cool.
Yeah.
That's cool. Yeah, we played a couple years ago. I played against the lifeguards. And wow, I mean, it's a big difference, right? When you're talented and you know the game, there's a big difference. So it was a good time.
That's awesome.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, happy to bring that to Albany.
Yeah, me too. I'm going to definitely check it out because, I'm not going to be very good, but that's okay.
No, I think,
That's okay.
what? Honestly, you'll be better than you expect.
Really?
Yeah,
okay.
Honestly,
It's easy to pick up, I
Yeah,
would
it's
say.
easy to pick up. You're moving, but you're not it's not like tennis. You're not all over the court.
Oh, good, because I couldn't. That's what I couldn't do about tennis. I'm like, oh, now the ball's all the way over there.
No. And if you're playing doubles, you have like a certain area, so it kind of helps a lot. Yeah.
Oh, awesome.
But yeah,
I'm very
you got a good
excited.
partner sitting right next to you.
Yeah, right?
We're a duo team.
Yeah,
I like it.
let's do it. Let's do it.
That'd be awesome.
And the pickleball courts, those are only for the residents of Albany, correct?
Yeah, so they're for the residents of Albany, but they're free spaces. I'm sure other people will play, but particularly our one at Capitol Hills is for our residents, and we're going to stick to that for sure.
Okay.
They deserve it. They deserve it.
Yeah, definitely.
Awesome. So also, I would like to talk to you about spray pads, maybe about some of the locations, some of the hours, and what people can expect.
Yeah, very excited about two new spray pads at Rosemont and Richfield. Our spray pad hours are until 6 o'clock, but in times we've had extended it due to the heat. And so please check out for our website to know where we are with the heat index. For example, a couple weeks ago when it was 95 degrees.
Oh, yeah.
Or, seemed like months ago now. It was 95 degrees in the spring. We turned our spray pads on. And so we have about 10 operable all over the city, including at Lincoln, Swan Street, Westland Hills. just amazing amount of spray pads that we have over, plus the 2 new ones. We do have one that's going to be offline at Swinburne. Unfortunately, we're going to do some renovations to that, so that'll be new and exciting. But everywhere across the city, you'll be able to get, every neighborhood will be able to get to a spray pad.
That's awesome.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Something I do want to point out about the Westland Hills spray pad is that Monday through Friday from July 10th to August 11th, it's going to be reserved 9 to 1 for the Activate Recreation program. So just plan around that and plan to come after 1 o'clock.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. And we also have, one thing I want to talk about is we have sunscreen, right? So now we have these
Yes.
sunscreen dispensers. Now we have sunscreen now to protect everyone, all shades of people, to protect them. The sun is getting hot. We're all realizing how warm things are getting. And so this is an opportunity for everybody to, be protected.
Yeah, that's awesome. I think that's such a great addition.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a good thing. We worked with the county, we worked with Cornell Cooperative, and so thank you to you for your support as well for making that happen.
Absolutely. It's just such a wonderful resource. I've never seen something like that. And it's
Yeah,
just so,
me either.
for it to be so accessible, I think is really awesome.
Oh, for sure. I mean, our first thing, as you all know, is safety, right? And safety doesn't just mean providing a safe environment inside. It provides, it means also providing some protective equipment or protective applications for our people.
Yeah, that's wonderful. I think that's great.
Yeah.
I wanted to talk about park hours.
Yeah, park hours. Here we are. We're in summer, so things get a little extended, but they're only till 11 o'clock. So what that means for us is it's sun up to sundown outside of that. But once we're in summer, usually it's around May time, we get a little early. But we're till 11 o'clock each park. We're working on some very informative park signs that will help residents understand this. This is a code. This isn't me making it up. This is in the city code. But it's an opportunity for all of us to understand the things we can and can't do in our park. For example, smoking in our park is outlawed of all products. The other thing, drinking alcohol is not permitted. Grilling in certain spots is not permitted. And so we just want to continue to provide information to make sure our residents understand what our parks can be, and at the same time that we're again providing a safe environment for all of our residents and visitors to have a good time without any worries.
Perfect.
That's awesome. And as we've mentioned the past couple of podcasts, I believe, is just if you do want to have an event in those parks, make sure you contact us and talk to Mike Pacatar about what's going on with your event so we can make sure that everyone's staying safe.
That's right.
Yep.
That's right. Yeah.
Awesome. So something we haven't really touched on in the podcast at all is kind of the future.
Oh, yeah.
So kind of looking ahead into the future, what can we expect with the community center here at Hoffman?
Really, really excited about this. And this is something that came from the people. And so, I believe that when people champion things, it gives city officials, it gives all officials an opportunity to really hear good feedback.
Yeah.
And so we started with a survey and we understood a little bit more about what the people wanted. And one of the things that I know that I've heard for 10 years is a full-size basketball court. But at the same time, one of the things that we have a challenge in our current space is if our seniors are having a program, our kids can't be in the same space because we're space limited.
Right.
And so the new opportunity we have before us is creating a community center using all 2.5 acres of space we have here that would allow for a full-size gym, would have activity rooms, would also have the first floor of our office just being for programming. And so when a resident comes
that'd be
in,
wonderful.
you're able to understand, okay, I want to rent a field, right? You go to this office here. You're not going upstairs, downstairs, all over the way. And then our staff outside of our programming team would be on the second floor. So it would allow our residents just a seamless way to come in and be able to work with us. And then at the same time to offer more than one event, which right now is a challenge.
Wow, that
Yeah.
sounds amazing. And I think that's going to be so awesome to look forward to.
I
Yeah,
can't
I'm
wait to
looking
see
forward
it.
to Yeah, me too. I mean, the other thing is going to add some additional parking.
Oh,
And,
okay,
we
good.
know we need that.
Yeah.
It's going to add some additional parking in the front and the side. But the bigger thing for me is just to be able to have a space where we can have multiple things happening at once.
Yeah.
I mean, we saw, that was months ago, but we saw at the Healthy Aging Fair how much support we have from our partners in the community. And for us to have that at an evening event when we're also having our team programs, it would have been, impossible to have. So
Right.
the new space, hopefully will allow us to do all of those things and more.
Perfect. That
Wonderful.
sounds so wonderful. Yeah.
Yeah, it's going to be Yeah, it's gonna be some work to get there,
Yeah.
but we're up for it. You know, we're up for it always.
Hey,
Yeah.
we work so others can play. That's
it.
Yeah.
That's the motto.
So
That's the motto.
Yeah.
That's the motto for sure.
awesome.
Yeah. Anything else do you think? Well, what would you want to see in a community center? Let me ask you that question.
Ooh, I mean, I think that having activity rooms is so perfect. I think that's something that's really gonna expand what programs we're able to hold at the community center as well, and it won't limit anybody for having to maybe like cancel a program due to space.
Right.
I think that would be awesome, and just the community outreach of being able to come in and talk to someone
Yeah.
about what specifically you're looking for, I think is going to be really helpful for people.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, I think
good.
streamlining things is really key here.
Yeah.
Just like Caitlin said, being able to go up and like talk to somebody
Right.
about what the specific thing that you're looking for. I
Right.
think that'd be really cool. I know that the survey did mention parking too. A couple people did say, "Oh, parking." So that's going to be so awesome and key.
Yeah. I hope it's a community driver. And what I mean by that is I hope people in the community then see opportunities for them to feel even more invested in the work that we're doing. And so I hope that it brings out more seniors. I hope it brings out more adults, even more kids.
Yeah.
Because we'll have the space for them.
Yeah, that's awesome. I'm
Yeah.
excited. I'm
Yeah,
excited
me
to
too.
see that.
Cool.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Me too. Hey, it's Rec.
Where do you want to be in front of?
Yeah.
Where do you want your
can-
green screen
you
to
can
be?
pick.
Oh man, my green screen.
Yeah.
I'm a fisherman, so I like water, but I'm just trying to
Ooh,
think about.
Okay.
Let's get on a boat.
Yeah.
Yeah, we could be like on the lake.
We could be on a lake.
Yeah.
Yeah, we could
Let's
be on a
do
lake.
it.
Yeah, I'll be fired. Just something like that.
Okay.
Amazing.
Yeah. All right.
Our
Hey, it's Rec.